Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. Welcome back to my channel, my loverlies. Today we're going to do yet another Valentine's Day look. But it is Valentine's Day weekend, and it is the last one of the year. So I'm pretty excited about it. We're going to be using a super affordable palette. So this is the Amorous Bad Blood palette. Before I jump into the palette, guys, thank you so much for clicking on my video. If you are new here, thank you so much. Thank you so much for stopping by. I love you already. Please don't forget to like and subscribe before you leave. Definitely, if you like what you see. And become part of the Mama family. Mama's got your back, at least where makeup's concerned. Anyway, so about the palette. Today we're going to be using the Amorous Bad Blood palette. Super, super cute. Guys, I got this for 10 bucks. Okay. My nails we're just going to discard because it's that time already. Like, they're popping off. They're ready to go. We're going to pop them off. We're just going to wait for them to just kind of fling off of their own volition. And then we're going to do something very pretty and very pink, I think. I think we're going to go pink this time. But I got this palette off of wanderlustbeauty.com, not to be confused with Wander Beauty. Wander Beauty is its own thing. This is a Wander Beauty palette. So good, so good. Very, very much more expensive than Wanderlust Beauty. So Wanderlust Beauty is an online discount makeup retailer. They've got all kinds of good stuff. They've got everything from Benefit to oh my goodness, all kinds of good stuff, guys, for really, really great prices. They've got jewelry, they've got nail stuff, they've got skincare, they've got it all. Really great prices, not affiliated, not sponsored in any way. They have no idea who I am, but, you know, I'm all about that discount and all about discount prices, and they have got your back for sure. So that's where I got this palette. It's by the brand Amorous. Really nice. I actually have had this palette for quite a while and haven't really touched it because the first time I used it, in all honesty, I was not that impressed with it. I would say that this is very much like drugstore. It's drugstore pricing. So it's drugstore eyeshadow. I mean, don't expect like an Anastasia you know, formula, but it is very nice. And the amount of colors and variety you get in this palette are it's really nice. It's nice. It's not fantastic, but it is a very, very nice formula. I actually enjoy the Rude Cosmetics formula. They have a lot of nice Rude palettes on that website as well, and that formula is fantastic. Chef's kiss. Super pigmented, really easy to work with. This is nicely pigmented and easy to work with as well. I wouldn't say it's the most pigmented thing in the world, but I really liked this color story, and I thought it was perfect for what I wanted to go with today. So that's what we're doing. This is a close-up of the eye look we're doing today. Sparkly and rhinestoney and oh so pretty, and I'm very, very into it. We're just gonna dive right into it. I already have, this is take 2, guys. I have been trying to film this video for quite a while now, and it just hasn't worked out for me. I'm so scatterbrained and so like all over the place because it's late and I'm tired. But I'm bound and determined. I haven't filmed anything in a couple days, and I really want to hang out with you guys and really want to get some content out there for you guys. And especially, I just wanted to get one last Valentine's Day look in before the season of love was over. So speaking of, I already have a little bit of my eye done. I went into the shade Bloodied. So this shade right here, really beautiful kind of, I will say that the shades in here look very much a lot deeper in the pan than they do on the eye. So make sure you're swatching these shades before you just go in full tilt with your brush, because it may surprise you. So this one looks very, very dark in the pan, but on the eye, it actually reads much more like pinky burgundy. So that's what we're using. And I just used this flat brush. It's kind of like a flat, fluffy brush. And I just kind of made sure to be aware of my line. And then I went in with this. This I get from Amazon. This is the Handavian eyeshadow cream. I love the packaging. It's like holographic and super, super cute. This is like a riff on the P. Louise eye bases. This is in the shade white. I got this in a 3-count set. It came with white, purple, and pink. It's really nice. I will say the pink stains like none other, so be aware. But the white is really good. It's great for like these cut crease situations. It goes on really nice and evenly. It dries down, and I think I got 3 tubes of it for less than like $8. So really great price as well. To put my kind of cut crease situation on, I used my Shopmissa brush. This is the E123. Just a flat, stiff kind of packing brush, and I just mapped out my shape and then brought everything down. And that catches us up to where we are now. I'm going to take the same brush I used before, and I'm going to mix a couple of different colors. I'm going to mix the shade Sinuous, this one. This one right here, very purpley, very, very deep purple color. And I'm going to mix that with Rose Tinted. So this really beautiful kind of lavender color. And then I'm also going to mix it with this one, Arch Nemesis, which is a really beautiful kind of like bright pinky red. So I'm just kind of mix and matching until I get the tone and color that I'm looking for. And while I do that, I'm going to talk y'all's ear off. What have y'all got planned for Valentine's Day? I need to know. Mr. Hubby and I have a very, very involved day planned. We plan on waking up, probably going to fix us a cup of coffee, and then we'll probably move from the kitchen to the couch, and from there, stay there all day. We're not doing anything. We are not going anywhere. We are not going to be part of the hustle and bustle, especially since Valentine's Day falls on a Monday this year. We're just not even going to worry about it. We're just going to sit on the couch and chill and eat popcorn and candy and just kind of be together all day, which we don't get to do very often. And because it falls on a Monday, Sean will be at school, so it'll just be the two of us, which almost never, ever happens. So I'm actually pretty excited about that. We're going to rent a couple of movies off of Google Play. I don't like that brush. We're going to go into a different brush. I'm going to take this. This is a Real Techniques shading brush. It's nice and teeny tiny. I'm going to take a Q-tip. And kind of go over where I royally messed up and got eyeshadow everywhere but where it was supposed to be. And I'm just going to kind of wipe off that pink pigment. There we go, all better. I'm going to take my Real Techniques brush and I'm just going to dip into the same thing. But yeah, we're not buying into the hype this year. We're just going to stay at home and do exactly what we want to do, which makes me a super, super happy camper. Because the whole point of it is to spend time with your significant other anyway. And I would much rather do it on my couch, at home, where I'm safe and happy and comfortable, than have to put uncomfortable clothes on and go to a restaurant full of loud and noisy people and have to worry about Corona and all that good stuff, because it's still here. It's still going strong. Especially in the part of the country where I live, people don't take it quite as seriously as I wish that they would. So it's still running pretty rampant around here in these here parts. So we're just going to stay in. We basically did our like Valentine's Day dinner tonight though. I made us chicken parm subs. Oh, they're so good. They're so good. I take chicken tenders and I double bread them and fry them. And then I put them on yummy, yummy hoagie rolls with provolone and homemade tomato sauce. I've been making this tomato sauce for 2 days. It's the thing that takes the longest. That's why I don't make them as often as I want to. Because y'all know I'm a food snob. And heaven forbid I eat sauce out of a can. I just can't do it. So it takes me 2 days to like boil my tomatoes and peel them. And like my garlic and sprinkle of this and a dab of that. It's so good though. And oh my gosh, when I tell you we sat there and we ate till we were sick. Oh my goodness. And we only ate 1 sub a piece, but they're like big, giant, like hoagies. And they're so freaking delicious. And I mean, what says love more than like being able to absolutely stuff your face in front of your Mr. Hubby and him do the same thing, and you'll be totally fine with it. Like I couldn't stuff my face at a restaurant. Like I'd be too paranoid about who was looking at me, and heaven forbid I dropped something on my shirt, you know? So I am very happy with how our Valentine's Day is panning out so far. And then for dessert, we had berries with homemade whipped cream. And it was absolutely divine as well. I quite enjoyed that. It's just one of my favorite things. I love cooking, but I love cooking even more when I like really want to eat when I'm cooking, because a lot of times I'm just over it. By the time I sit down, I'm just done, and I kind of just want it to be over. And I'm already thinking about the mess that I have to clean up. But dinners like this, where I'm like excited to eat, it's just, it's so, so good. So please tell me below, what are you guys' plans? I need to know. I would love to know. Let me know if I'm the only one who's going to be antisocial and not go and participate with the rest of the world. I'd like to know. I really just feel like, and Mr. Hubby and I have been together so freaking long anyway. We're going on 12 years this year. There's no reason for it. He did get me, he got me a really cute box of chocolates. And oh my goodness, we were sitting on the couch last night. This is one of the best parts of like being in a long-term relationship. Whether you have a significant other, or, you know, or just in a love relationship with yourself, because that's just important. But the nice thing about having somebody else is we were sitting on the couch last night, and he started, oh my gosh, he started rubbing on my feet. Now, there's not much in the world better than a good foot massage. I'm telling you, like, I'm a big old woman, and I carry around this weight, and I do it with grace, and I look good doing it. But I'm telling you what, sometimes at the end of the day, my dogs are just barking, and they need a rest. And like, I kind of hobble around a little bit because my feet were hurting. I was on my feet all day yesterday. So I sat down, and Mr. Hubby started rubbing my feet. He went and got lotion and everything. He rubbed my feet. He rubbed my legs. It was so nice. He had like, and he did it for like a good long while too. Like a lot of times, like he'll do like, you know, half-heartedly, just kind of like, and then be done. But he like went for it. He did my legs. He like massaged and used his thumbs and everything. It was fantastic. By the end of it, I was sitting there about to pass out. It was so nice. Oh my goodness. So this is what the eye looks like so far. Super, super simple, right? Not much to it. We just kind of did 2 colors and just wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. But now we're going to add a little pizzazz to it. We're going to go into the shade Intoxicated, which is this absolutely stunning, stunning glitter. It's like a multifaceted, kind of like, it almost reminds me of like birthday sprinkles kind of glitter, but it ends up looking so, so pretty on this eye look. And I'm just going to take that on my finger, and I will say that the glitter in this palette is actually really nice. I haven't had any kind of trouble with fallout. It sticks to the eye really, really nicely, and it's not that kind of glitter. You know the glitter that's kind of like in the Vaseline, and it's like more Vaseline than it is glitter, and it just ends up ruining everything it touches? This is not that. This has a really, really nice moisture content, so it's moist enough. I know that word's not great, but it's got enough moisture that it actually sticks to the eyelid and like stays there, but it's not like gonna disrupt any of the shadow underneath it. But that gives us just a little bit of a little extra pop and a little razzle dazzle to an otherwise very, very simple eye look. And then we're going to go in with some face gems, because I had just really been feeling the face gems here lately. So I got this little thing off of Shopmissa. This is just a kind of chunky glitter rhinestone wheel. And I'm going to go into these little blue hearts, and I'm going to use some of these red rhinestones too. It's actually for nail art, but I find that it works really well for like my eyes and my makeup as well. Going into the hearts first, I'm going to take a little bit of my Duo Lash Glue, and I'll put it on my palette right here. I'm not going to take a ton, just a tiny little bit. Just like that. And it's not going to bother the palette at all. It's going to dry, and we're going to be able to peel it right off, so no worries there. While that's sitting there, we're going to go in with a NYX Epic Wear liquid liner. And I'm going to draw a heart right on the edge here. And I don't want it to be perfect because it's very symbolic, and I'm being very poetic about the whole thing. But love is messy. Love is not perfect. And in no way, shape, or form is love perfect. In no way, shape, or form are people perfect. So I kind of wanted to reflect that in the eye look today. So I'm going to do kind of like a lopsided heart. Just like that. It doesn't have to be perfect. That's not the point. I'm making it just a little bit thicker on this side to give it a little bit more of a 3D effect. So just like that. And then I'm going to go in with some of these Revolution liners. These are the Revolution Pastel liners. This is the purple one. This is in the shade Lilac. And I'm going to go on my outer edge here. And just do a little bit of detail work, just making it pretty. That's all. Definitely don't have to do this. You definitely don't have to add the heart. But I wanted to kind of tie the purple into it just a little bit. And then we're going to go in with another Amazon treasure. These are the liquid glitter liners that I get off of Amazon. This is from set A, I believe, and it is the 07 shade. So it's just a pink glitter. So this is pink glitter in a clear base. Really nice for doing accent work. And I'm just going to go around my heart and add a little pizzazz. Again, it does not have to be perfect. I just kind of want to add a little bit of sparkle to it. It's probably not going to show up on my camera the way that I would like it to. Not much does, but it does. You guys know I'm all about those little tiny details, and this is one of those little details that really does make a difference. It is so, so pretty. I'm going to go in with this pink Revolution liner. This is called Baby Pink. Aren't they so cute, though? I think they're absolutely adorable. And just do a couple lines. Again, just to kind of frill it up just a little bit. Just like that, but I'm very, very happy with it. And now we're going to do some glitter. So I got some chunky glitter. I have these really, really cute little blue hearts that I think work perfectly. So we're going to dip this into the glue. Ooh, and just kind of pop them on haphazardly, just wherever you think that they would look cute. This look is very kind of stylized, and it's one of those looks that can be very, very personal. You just kind of do what feels right to you. I love looks like this because it really lets me express myself creatively. Not that the whole process doesn't do that, but I have just really been loving little glitter ornaments here recently. And I cannot seem to get enough of them. I'm only going to do about 3 of these hearts because I am going to go pretty hard with the rhinestones. And I don't want to use up all of my available space. Just like that. Isn't it so cute? I love it so much. And guys, those little chunky glitter wheels are only $1. They're so nice. And even if you think that you won't use them, I promise you, once you have them in your possession, you will use them more than you think you will, because you'll know that you have them to use. That's what I thought. That's why I only got a little one and why I only got one. And I'm wishing now that I would have got a couple of them because they're so nice. I use them for my nails. I use them for my makeup. I'm going to go in with these really cute. Oh, just lost one. It does take a little bit of time. But I'm going to go in with these really cute little red rhinestones. And I'm going to start placing them up here on the most red part of my eye makeup. Again, just as a little detail. Toads don't have to do it. Does anybody celebrate Valentine's Day? I've never celebrated a Valentine's Day. And I think part of that is because I've just, first of all, always been in a relationship. I've been with my husband since I was 18. So I've never really been alone for Valentine's Day. Well, in my adult life anyway. And then just before that, Valentine's Day really didn't matter. I was so worried about raising my kid and working and trying to like survive that Valentine's Day was like the last thing on my mind. And then when Stuart and I first got together, we used to go kind of big for Valentine's Day because, you know, young, new love and all that good stuff. But it feels like the older we get and the more comfortable we become with each other and our relationship, the love doesn't become any less important, but the pageantry of it all does. Like, I don't need him to take me out to a $100 steak dinner for him to, like, tell me he loves me. I know that man loves me. That man wakes up every morning and goes to work and comes home and brings home his paycheck and he supports us and he loves me and he takes care of our baby. And that is more than enough for him to show me that he cares and that he loves me. I don't need him to spend a whole day trying to, you know, tout me around town and show me off to everybody. We don't need to show off. I think that's one of the best things about, oh, let's do our bottom lash line before we do the last little bit of rhinestones. So for the bottom lash line, we're going to go back into our Bad Blood palette, but we're going to stick with just these really pretty purple tones. So I'm going to take this one and probably a little bit of, I think I'm just going to stick with that really pretty purple tone. I might take a little bit of Spirited, but I'm going to take mostly this one, which is Rose Tinted, and I'm going to do a very, very gentle lower lash line. Usually I go pretty hard on my lower lash line, but today we're going to keep it nice and soft and very romantic, keeping with the theme of Valentine's Day. I'm going to take that on my e.l.f. smudge brush. No, this is my e.l.f. eyeshadow brush. They're really, really nice. If you guys come across any of these e.l.f. brushes, definitely pick them up. They are so worth it. They are such great quality. I've had my e.l.f. brushes, most of my e.l.f. brushes, for such a long time. They last forever. They don't shed. They are an extremely reasonable price. And I just absolutely love them. Every time I go and I have a little bit of extra money to play with, I pick up a couple more. Because I'm one of those makeup lovers that believes 100% that there is no such thing as too many brushes. I'm probably very wrong, but that's the way I think anyway. Can never have too many brushes. So I just did with that one color, and I just did a very, very soft, very low-key kind of lower lash line, and I kept it very, very simple and very soft. Let's do some eyeliner too, because I always forget to do my eyeliner, and then I go back, I have to end up going back in after I've put my mascara on and everything. Speaking of baby dolls, I got a new mascara. You want to talk about a happy camper? I finally got to throw that other one away. I tried really, really hard to use it, and I did very good. I used it every day for like a couple of weeks. I hated it though. I hated it so bad. So I finally, when I went to Walmart, I picked up this one. This is the Maybeline Total Temptation waterproof version. First of all, the packing is absolutely, it is so, so pretty. I love this like matte touch baby blue kind of packaging. I love the way it's shaped. It's just really, really nice. And not only that, have y'all smelt this mascara? It smells good. Like it smells good. And I'm one of those women who I like fragrance. I like fragrance everywhere. So I love that mascara. It has done such a good job. And I've had this eye look on, I want to say, for about 4 hours now, because up and down, y'all know. And it hasn't flaked. It hasn't smudged or smeared at all. I am super, super happy with it. I also picked up a new eyeliner. This is the Wet n Wild Kohl crayon. It's huge, and I really, really needed a nice brown eyeliner. My favorite is the Milani Stay Put in the shade After, or Semi Sweet, but my Walmart is always sold out of them. So I took a chance on this one. It was $1, and I was like, you know what? If it sucks, it's $1. It's not that big of a deal. But this is actually really, really good. It's super, super creamy, really, really pigmented. I'm just going to line my upper waterline, and that's for no other reason than to help my lash line look just a bit thicker. I don't want to use a black though, because I don't want to bring any harshness to this look. Like I said, I want to keep everything nice and soft and beautiful. So we're going in with brown. And then for my lower lash line, I'm going to use my Limelife. This is the Limelife Duo eyeliner pencil. So it's got a nude side and a black side. I'm going to dip into the nude side today. This is one of the creamiest, most pigmented, eyeliners ever. I love the color. It looks super, super nude. But it's so pigmented. I don't know if it's going to be able to like show up on camera, but it takes all of the redness away from my waterline and really just helps my eye look so much brighter and like more open. I love it so, so much. This was actually sent to me by one of my friends. So shout out to Kim. I love you, boo-boo. You're amazing. I love this thing. And then on for more sparkle. So we're going to do a line of sparkle along our lower lash line, because why not? And for that, I'm going to go into my Amazon gems. I'm going to use the gems in the shade, the size 5. So these ones right here, not the smallest, but second to smallest. Going back in with my tweezers. I'm just going to dip in place. I want to keep them pretty close to my lash line. I want them to be fairly low-key, because this eye look is a lot, and I don't want it to be too much. And it can get that way really, really quickly. So I'm just going to go in with my clear gems, and because I'm on film, y'all, I swear, I do this by myself. When I'm just like watching YouTube, because it's one of my favorite things in the world to do. I'll sit here and do my makeup and watch YouTube videos. But I'll be sitting here and I'll be doing my makeup, watching my YouTube videos, and they'll just go on like it's nothing. They'll boop, boop, boop. It's like they're putting themselves on. And then I'm sitting here trying to like multitask and talk to you guys and to do this at the same time. And it's like they legitimately run away from me. So I think I'm only going to do maybe 3 or 4. I have 4 on this side, so I'll do 4 on the other side as well. big tip. For when you're using rhinestones and with glue, every time you place a rhinestone, make sure that you wipe any excess glue off of your tweezers, and that's really going to help the tweezers to disengage from the rhinestones. If not, you're going to take your tweezers away from your eye, and the rhinestone's going to go right with it. Let's talk about a little bit of a highlight. Should we do a highlight? I think we should. What should we do? Ooh, okay, so let's go into my Jeffree Star Platinum Ice Skin Frost Pro palette. I got this for $12 when he had that $12 sale around Christmas. Let's try Pink Chill first. So this one right here, I tell you what, this highlighting palette has very quickly become one of my absolute favorites. I love it so much. I'm going to take this Morphe brush. This is the Morphe Madison Beer collab brush. It's just a really teeny tiny little shader brush. We'll go into Pink Chill right here. And we'll start on the inner corner. These are insane. These highlighters are just absolutely stunning. They are so reflective. And I love to use them on my eyes as highlights because they just pull the light in such a really beautiful way. And then not only that, but because they're so pigmented, like you can actually see the color in there. So they work really well with eye looks. And not only that, but you get so many nice colors in here. You get a yellow one, a pink one, a gold one, a green one. You've got this like grapey purple one that I love. And then you've got this one that's more of like a silvery kind of gray. It's so pretty. They're all really stunning. Let's take a little bit of Pink Chill and take that right, not a ton, but just a little bit of it, right under the highest point of the brow. Just to bring some light to the party. I think that's really pretty. I still want to keep it nice and soft though. So I'm not going to go like hardcore on the highlight. Usually I do. Usually I'll put as much highlight on my face as it can handle. And oftentimes more. But we're going to keep it nice and gentle today. And for the lips, the pièce de résistance. What are we going to do for our lips? So I went to Walmart. You guys know I've said it a million times during this video. Probably tired of hearing about it. But I went to Walmart and I picked up a couple of the new Milani matte fetish lipsticks. Oh, they're so absolutely stunning. They are Milani. I gotta tell you, Milani is absolutely one of my all-time favorite brands, like ever. Like not even just at the drugstore, but just in general. They're so fantastic. They just keep coming out with hit after hit after hit. And I picked up these two shades. So I got the shade Peony and the shade Petal. Both are absolutely stunning. I think I'm going to go with the darker, pinker one. Yeah, that color is really pretty. Kind of perfect. So we're going to go in with that one. But for a lip liner, I don't want to go with my normal brown lip liner. So let's go with something. Let's go with another Milani thing. Let's keep with the theme, I guess. This is the Milani Understatement lip liner in the shade 130 Audacious Pink. Let's put my palette away in my mirror. Oh, you want to talk about something that upset me so badly? So I paid for these Milani lipsticks, right? And they're not cheap. They're not like the most expensive lipstick at the drugstore, but guys, they're not cheap, right? I got this home. This is in the shade Poppy. So absolutely stunning red color. I got this home. I took the plastic off of it, opened it up to like kind of swatch it, and look what I found. I was so upset. And because I opened it, I can't even return it. They won't take it or replace it. Like, it's all up in the cap. And I know it was sealed, so it must have come from the factory like that. But you want to talk about heartbroken? And not only that, but look how pretty this color is. Look how pretty that is. And it's just like, it's like mutilated. It is so bad. Y'all better believe I'm still going to use it. but like there's just something about that first swipe of a brand new lipstick that is just like, oh, it's almost magical, and it was stolen from me. I'm so upset. But it is a really, really beautiful color. So let's go in with Audacious Pink and let's line these lippies. I think for this look, I'm going to try more of like a really pouty kind of lip. And usually I like to go real sharp with my Cupid's bow. But instead, today I think I'm going to go for more of like a Bratz look. And go for something really, really kind of, I'm not overlining, but I'm just not defining my Cupid's bow. And I will tell you that these Milani Understatement lip liners are some of the creamiest I have ever used in my life. It's like they put themselves on. They're so, so beautiful. And they wear forever. Another thing about these matte fetish, color fetish lipsticks is they smell so good. They smell like a mixture, I want to say, of like vanilla and like, oh, that color. Oh, that color is so pretty. I don't know if I like it with this look, though. I don't know. I don't know that I like that, guys. What do we think? I think it is... I don't think it is bright enough. So we're going to fix that with a lip gloss. Let's go over that with... Did I get any new lip glosses? Did I? I don't know that I did. Oh, before I get off here, though, I got the new Milani Gilded Flora palette. I got swatches, full swatches of the whole palette over on my Facebook page, Makeup for the Everyday Mama. I will, of course, have that linked in the description box below. Make sure you head on over there and check it out. Swatches are absolutely beautiful. I have them in both warm and cool light, so you can kind of see how they look in all kind of lighting situations, because I know that matters. But oh, these are so pretty. They are so, so pretty. This shade in particular, this is the shade Forget Me Not. It's a duochrome. And again, Milani just kind of keeps innovating and keeps like doing the thing, because it's this really beautiful purple lilac-y tone, but it's got kind of like blue teal glitter in there. But then on the reflect, it's this really beautiful kind of brown copper shade. It is absolutely stunning, and I have not seen anything like this from a drugstore shadow before. I haven't used this yet, but I'm sure that I will be using it very, very soon, because I know myself and I won't be able to keep my fingers out of it for too much longer. Let's put a lip gloss on this pout and let's call it a day, shall we? So I think I want to go with something glittery. And when I want to do something glittery, I usually go for my AOA Diamond glosses. Guys, these are $1 a piece, but they're fantastic. You want to talk about the most beautiful, multi-dimensional, glittery lip glosses without feeling glittery on your lips. They are absolutely perfect for that. I think I'm going to go into this purple one. So this is the shade Bubblegum. It's a really beautiful, beautiful purpley pink duochrome lip gloss. And I think it'll bring enough light and kind of tie in that purpley tone a little bit more. better. I'm still not happy with the lipstick I chose, but c'est la vie, you can't win them all. Guys, this is today's look. What do we think? Do we like it? Do we love it? Would we rock it? Let me know in the comments below. Of course, I will list everything that I used in today's video in the description box below, along with the link to my Facebook page where I will be posting the finished pictures. Guys, please make sure to leave me a thumbs up before you leave. Make sure you're subscribed. I would really appreciate it if you would do so. And yeah, I never use any filters, edits, or fancy lighting in any of my videos. It's just me sitting in front of my camera, doing my makeup, hoping you guys are enjoying what I'm doing. Hope you guys have an absolutely fantastic Valentine's Day weekend. Please know that as much as you're loved out there, you're loved right here too. Stay safe, take care of yourselves, and remember, you're important. Bye, beauties.